In this video, we're going to look at how we set up Google Drive, from the installation, setting it up for our class use, adding our class folder, and how to access it quickly on your Mac. And we'll look at where you go to add it to Canvas so you can use Google Drive to quickly upload your photos to your Canvas assignments. To install Google Drive and add the class folder to your Google Drive, make sure you're doing this in Chrome. And before you get started on this, make sure that you're actually signed in on Google Chrome to your HSU account. If you're not signed into your HSU account and you click on the link to add the class folder to your Google Drive, it's not going to let you do it. The restrictions are set that only people with a link from HSU can add that folder to their drive. The next step is to open Canvas and navigate to the pre-flight check module. In that module, you'll see Install Google Drive App and Add the Class Folder. Click on that file. It'll open up some instructions which you can read, but click on the Google File Stream, Download Next. You now have the option to download for Windows or a Mac. Since you're on a Mac, click on the Download for Mac. That's going to download into your Downloads folder and it'll create a DNG file. When that is downloaded, double-click on the DNG file and follow the instructions to install Google Drive on your Mac. Once you have the Google Drive app installed on your computer, you'll need to go back into Canvas and go back into the Install Google Drive app and add the class folder file, and just click on the link that says JMC 134 class drive. That's going to load up and take you over to the folder. Once you've done that, it should automatically show up in the folders that say shared with me. Now, this is not an actual shared drive because I didn't create a Google Drive for this class. I actually just created a folder. So to find it, you'll click on Shared with Me and then make sure that you see JMC 134 Spring 2021 in that tab that says Shared with Me. The next thing we're going to do is add a shortcut in our sidebar in our Finder window directly to the class folder. This way we'll be able to quickly upload our assignments to the drive, or download files for online assignments or the files for class demos. In either case, this will make it much faster for you to upload or download folders versus the web-based interface for Google Drive through a browser like Chrome or Safari. With the Finder window open, you're going to navigate to your Google Drive. Now that you have Google Drive installed and running, it should show up under your locations. So you can see if I click on Google Drive, I now have My Drive and Shared Drives. Again, this is not a shared drive, it's actually a shared folder, so we'll need to click into the My Drive folder to locate our JMC 134 folder for this class. Now, if you're in icon view, I would encourage you to go up and select column view. Depending on how many things you have in your Google Drive, it may be hard to locate if it's in icon view. In list view, you should be able to scroll down until you find JMC 134 Spring 2021. Now, I always put my current classes and the previous semesters in a folder at the top of my Google Drive by naming it 01.classes. So I'm going to navigate to that folder first. Again, you'll have to find our class folder within your own drive. I have JMC 134 Spring 2021 here. And to add that to my sidebar, all I need to do is click and drag it over here anytime I open a new Finder window. All I need to do is click on JMC 134 Spring 2021. If I need to upload folders, I can drag them into the appropriate folder. Let's say classwork. I can drag my folder into that assignment. If I need to download, I can access the downloads, click on this folder, and simply drag it to my desktop, and it will quickly download, much faster than if I do it through the web interface. I just want to reinforce with a real-time demo how much faster it is to use the Google Drive app and your Finder versus doing it through a web browser like Chrome. I'm going to start by beginning a download in Chrome of a folder that's 612 megabytes. I'm going to right-click on the folder and click Download. Now I'll go into my Google Drive shortcut that I created, go to Downloads, and I'm going to drag this download demo folder to my desktop. And we'll watch and see how much faster it is. It says about 10 seconds, but it's a pretty big file, so it's going to take a little bit longer than that. But you can see the folder is almost downloaded, and Chrome hasn't even finished zipping the file to begin the download. I couldn't even finish that sentence before the download demo folder completed through the Finder operation using the Google Drive app. Now, if I really wanted to drive the point home, I could have made you sit there and wait the additional 42 seconds that it took for Chrome to finish zipping the file. That's without even downloading it. Now that it's zipped, just take a look at how long it says it's going to take to download. I also want to let you know, I have a 150 megabit download connection at my studio. So, as fast as it's downloading now, probably not going to be that fast for you. I think this really reinforces the point that dragging that folder using the Google Chrome app is much faster than using the browser. The last step is to make sure that you add Google Drive to your canvas. It's over on the left-hand side near the bottom of the screen. Click on Google Drive, and it'll take a second to load. Now, I've already signed my Google Drive in. What you're going to do is click on that tab if you haven't done it, sign in with your HSU credentials, and it'll load your Google Drive. Now, let's just say that you had an assignment due, and you went to your class folder in this Google Drive. You can quickly get to where the photo assignments is, go into a folder, find your name, and use that to upload your best JPEG image to your Canvas assignment. I'm hoping this helps you understand why it's important to actually use the Google Drive app versus using just the web browser. It will really speed up your workflow and help you get things done more efficiently.